This is my audience. Hello, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for being here today. I'm going to start by introducing myself. My name is Alisha Sutcliffe, and I'm here today to talk to you about my business proposal for my own PR firm, starting that up. First, I'll give you a little bit of background information about myself. I am a Northern Kentucky University graduate. I have a bachelor's degree in public relations with a focus in management. So I'm very eager to start actually managing and get into that part of my career. Today, the three biggest things I'm going to talk to you about are location, employees / clientele, and I'm also going to hit a little bit of financing, and we'll get started with that. So the name of my PR firm is Elite Public Relations. There are right now at this moment in downtown Cincinnati 4 other PR firms that I would be in competition with. Location for me is everything, and I'll hit that first. Downtown Cincinnati, as I just mentioned, there's 4 other ones. If you compare that to any other big city, that's not very many. So the competition here is very low. Second, Cincinnati is rebuilding, revamping their entire city as we speak, and it's really on the rise for a lot of new and exciting things. If you focus downtown on Over the Rhine, OTR as the young ones call it, then you'll notice that the restaurants and the nightlife are booming, but what is missing in that entire area is business and big corporations. So as I'm going to start out as a smaller business, but I think it would be a great area to bring light to that, and I think that it's the perfect demographic to start up a smaller business like that. I think that we would have a lot of support from our the local clientele or the local people, and as far as clientele, I think that area is going to be great because there's a ton of people traveling in and out of it all of the time. Also, as far as being, like I said, the young people always go there. My vision for my PR firm is young. Like, I want everything to be fresh, I want everything to be new, and I want everything to be hip. So I think that starting out downtown in a newer area is going to be really beneficial for us. Next, I would like to also talk about employees and clientele for the PR firm. I have an idea of 6 PR professionals, to get started, and every year I would like to bring on 2 interns as well. We all know that going through college, interning or finding an internship is hard enough, so of course I want to be a helping hand to anyone that is willing to do that. The 6 professionals, out of those 6, within the 6 months, we will decide on 2 candidates that have the best sales, and those 2 will probably be promoted to more of like a management for the other 4 professionals and the 2 interns. So we're going to have a total of 8 people on our staff. Let's see. As of right now, I have a few of the employees picked out. We're still looking at resumes, and we're still trying to get all of that together. But I have three professionals that I know are going to be on board with me, and between myself and those 3 professionals, we have 10 clients already. This time next year, after everything is open and running, I'd like to have a total of 100 clients. I know that seems like a lot, and I know that's shooting for the stars, but that's what we're all about at Elite. Now I'll get into more of the financing, which is kind of the part that either scares people away or gets them really excited. For me, it gets me really excited because I know that's where the money is. As far as billing, each professional is going to be at a starting salary of $60,000, and billing them out, that would make them billable at $120 an hour for any of the clients. And as I've mentioned before, with the 2 that we're going to be picking to promote to management, they will then get a $10,000 raise, so they'll be at $70,000, which is a great incentive for all these professionals to work really hard within this first year. Let's see, $100,000 per year is something that probably a budget we're going to need to stay in with the office. As far as electric and water, heating, cooling, all of those things, I've already done a lot of research around the area and within the buildings that are closer to the area, and that's about what the average is for expenses to run a building down there. And then interns, I wanted to do something different with my billing for the interns. I think that it would be really cool to give our interns $5,000 at start and then $5,000 at the end. So that's a $10,000 incentive, and they're working for maybe a semester, maybe a year. And I think that, well, when I know when I was an intern, I did 2 internships. One was not paid at all, and the other one was they paid me, but let's just say I had to have a second job as well. So I think that would be really cool, just to get them like on their feet, start out $5,000, and then to keep them running and keep them, really excited about their position. They have that $5,000 at the end to look forward to as well, and not to mention something great on their resume. So I think for the starting amount to start my business, I'm gonna go on and say it's probably around $600,000. That's including finding a space, salaries for all of the 6 professionals, which totals to $360,000 a year. And that's just for me, that's just for a safe zone. I mean, I expect to be making a lot more than this within the first year, but as far as safety nets go, we know that these people also need to be paid. So with all that said, there's obviously a lot more detail that we need to go into, but this is what my idea is to start, and I think that it's going to be a wonderful business. Like I said, the competition is there, but it's not as heavy as it should be in a city like Cincinnati. So I think this is the perfect time and the perfect opportunity to take a look at some different things such as advertising, communications, management, and marketing. And we need to throw all of this into one and make Elite one of the elite with the PR firms downtown. I really hope that you're as excited as I am, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, thank you.